Hello, I'm Donna Sawyer for the Finance News Network, and joining me today from oil and gas explorer WHL Energy is Managing Director David Rowbottam. David, welcome to FNN.
Thank you, Donna. And look, it's great to have an opportunity to speak to both yourself and the subscribers of Finance News Network, and to give you an update on where we are at WHL Energy with our projects.
Since the last time we spoke, WHL Energy had made significant progress at your La Bella project. You also mentioned in our last interview that your company had mobilised the seismic vessel, the CGG Viking 2, to the Otway Basin. What can you tell me about that seismic survey?
Oh, yes, Donna. The survey's gone terribly well for us and will effectively be completed later this morning, Western Standard Time. The survey has acquired in excess of 98% of the target's survey acquisition, and this means the survey will come in and be completed within time and within budget. Importantly also, there have been no HS&E incidents, that's health, safety and environment incidences, including the additional environmental licence conditions we had around potential contact with the whale population in the area. So the company is really looking forward to the new year and receiving that data from the seismic survey.
So what can investors expect in the near term from this project, and when are you expecting to have some processed data?
Yes, Donna, the first data set should be very preliminary, but it is expected in late February of the new year. The final 3D set will be available around May 2014, and the 3D seismic should give us a good indication of not only the development proposal or for the La Bella discovery in itself, but also the near-field exploration upside that we had talked about in our early announcements. This is also important as it will trigger the timer for AWE to decide whether or not they will move to become operator of the project.
WHL Energy has announced its share purchase plan has closed. Were you pleased with the level of support you gained?
Donna, we were. In tough times in capital markets, it was pleasing to have raised $700,000. But the raising in itself was secondary to the process being part of our parallel unmarketable share parcel program. The company had announced earlier that we had 5,700 shareholders, with over 2,400 of those holding share parcels of less than $500. And while they accounted for only 3.5% of the total number of shares on issue, they actually accounted for 40% of the shareholder management costs. So it was a good process in which to rationalise our shareholder management costs and at the same time give those with an unmarketable parcel an opportunity to buy up so that there was no need for them to surrender their parcels. I think the company has also shown that it is continuing to work on the basis that it will achieve the outcomes it sets itself without unnecessary shareholder dilution. So it has been pleasing in total.
So what's your message to shareholders as we approach calendar 2014? What are WHL's main priorities?
I think clearly the company still remains fixed on getting an outcome regarding the Seychelles. We're in discussions with two parties, and while the 31st of January deadline is looming, management remain focused on this as completing a potential farm out is vital for the company. Equally, the company is looking beyond January towards managing its capital and bringing the La Bella and the broader Vic P67 acreage into production and to provide a long-term sustainable cash flow to the business. And I think combined with those, the new year will provide growth opportunities for the company as business development opportunities continue to be reviewed in both our East African and Australian new ventures portfolios. So it should be an exciting year in 2014 for the company and its shareholders.
David Rowbottam, thanks for the update on WHL Energy.
Again, thank you, Donna, and always a pleasure to speak to both yourself and the subscribers of Finance News Network. Thank you.